Hello gamers! Modding is a very important part of every game. For every game, players who take the time to learn are better off for it. With modding skills, you can literally do anything with the game. You can make custom maps, custom weapons, vehicles, and anything else. Ever heard the expression, your creativity is the limit? Well, in very rare instances, I've heard that used correctly. But in this case, it's true. Modding provides the basis for a programmer to use a game's computing engines for his own games. Battlefield games have been huge for modding, with people making their own game types, vehicles, and more. The power of modders is limitless. Unfortunately, most game companies hate modders and do their best to shut them down, as they take away from the gaming experience and take away from the profits of the DLC packs. Because why would someone buy a $15 DLC when they could get an equally great mod for free? So, most studios hate modders. Space Engineers is different. Even now, Keen Software House, the studio that funded and made Space Engineers happen, is providing support for modding. Their forums have an entire section devoted to modding, as well as a page on the Space Engineers homepage. So that tells me A, this game will not have a DLC. Now that I look at it, why would it? It has nothing that they could put in. And B, there will most likely not be an MMO style multiplayer. Because mods are great in a custom game, but when it hurts the experience of other players online without their own mods, then it takes away from the game experience that the developers were looking for. So, making the MMO I talked about in my last video has been shot down. It was a long shot to begin with, but I still think with a little innovation it would be doable. For those of you who don't know how to mod, I would strongly encourage you to watch some tutorials. I may have a video on my channel for that sometime in the future, but it'll be a ways off unless it's specifically requested. Tell me if you'd want anything specific for all those modders out there to come up with. I'll do my best to make it happen. Thanks, guys.